Hi everybody, welcome back to my life and tips. My name is Diana. Welcome to my channel. This is part 3 of a series that I'm doing as to when to know if you have an allergy reaction to food when you're not getting the regular hives. So today's tip, it's very simple. When you eat something, you wait like 20 or 30 minutes. We already went through your tongue getting swollen. We already went through the heart palpitations that you might get, where you think that, wait a minute, why is my heart beating so fast? That was the previous one, a previous video that I did. And today's video, we're going to focus in feeling the inflammation, because most of the times you will have an inflammation going on and you do not know, or you can't tell the difference or exactly what it is. So the inflammation can either happen within the time that you're eating, or 20 minutes after, or 30 minutes after, or you probably won't feel it until the next day. Okay, so for instance, let's say you finish eating 20 minutes after and you're gonna feel full. So you really won't be able to feel if you're really bloated, because some people call it bloating or inflammation. And you will think, oh, I'm just full, and that's why it's a little painful. No. So what you're gonna do is, with your fingers, kind of start pushing from the joint of your legs, higher, a little bit higher than that, and start pressing in gently inwards, like you're trying to feel if you have anything. So you kind of push around, see if any organ bounces back, or all of a sudden you'll be like, ouch. That's how you know you have an inflammation. So you press gently but firmly, not like just on the surface. No, you literally have to like push in, push in, push in. And you have to do that. First you go, let me see if I can stand up and show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see what I mean. So you're gonna start, this is where your legs bend. So you're gonna start like this. And see if you feel anything. And then what you do, you can do this, or start doing this across. And wherever you all of a sudden feel an if you feel like you're pushing in too hard, like if you're pushing in and you feel some kind of pressure, sometimes you feel like hardness around that area, or you literally will feel pain and not know that it's caused by the bloating. Now, that's the kind of pain your organs are going through without your knowledge, because you can have inflammation and not really feel it, and not really know which organ is being affected. Now, inflammation is known to be the cause of a lot of chronic illnesses, and that's something you can actually Google, or go on YouTube and just type in inflammation in organs, and then you will come up with all kinds of doctors talking about stuff like this, because YouTube is not just for us regular people. More and more doctors, much to my surprise, are having their own channel on YouTube. And one of the doctors that I like to listen to is Daniel Amen, Mark Hyman, and one of my guys that it opened up my eyes to a lot of things is David Asprey, and he has his own channel and it's called Bulletproof. He's the creator of Bulletproof Coffee. I gotta give him credit, because of him I was introduced to all of these other doctors that actually have their own channel, and you thought it was just regular people like us. No. So back to the cause of inflammation. You have to really pay attention to what you are eating, because causing inflammation to your organs, it's not good. And that's one of the things I'm struggling to recognize and practice what I preach. So be kind to your body and make sure that you are paying attention to those things, because if you're your particular organ is constantly inflamed, well, think about it. It can become a chronic illness. How many people have kidney problems, or they develop like problems with their bowel movement, or all of a sudden, you know, there's all kinds of, you have like all of your organs down this area in front of your stomach, and sometimes even back. Like for instance, for me, I kid you not, if I don't drink enough liquids, not necessarily water, but enough liquids, I literally feel like my kidneys are a little bit in pain. It's weird. I all of a sudden I'm like, oh, why is my lower back hurting? It's not really my back. I haven't been lifting stuff. So it's got to be the kidneys. Okay, so if you don't feel inflammation right away, pay attention to the next morning. What did you eat prior? For me, if I eat peanuts, unfortunately, peanuts are processed in places where they don't keep mold out 100%. Actually, nowhere you can be. No matter where you go, there's always going to be some sort of mold. It could be 1% or 2%, but apparently in the world, we cannot get rid of mold. There's some sort of mold somewhere. But some of those places have a lot of mold. And when they process nuts, they get some of that mold. And for me, no matter how I eat my peanuts, because I like peanuts. I like the dry, roasted, lightly salted peanuts. But I have noticed that if I eat peanuts or peanut butter or anything related to peanuts, in the morning, I will wake up and I won't be able to do this. My joints, literally, my fingers, they feel like they're double their size, and I'm looking at them, I'm like, they're not swollen. Why can't I do this? But for some reason, it attacks the joints, and it hurts from the joint down below, like down this way, like weird. Why? And I'm like, and it didn't dawn on me until I started paying attention. Okay, what is it that I'm eating late in the evening or throughout the day that it affects me? And then I started like removing things little by little. And it happened to me when I ate Chinese food, and it had I think it was a compound chicken that I had, and I woke up in the morning, and I kid you not, and just like the hand joints, my legs too, like I tried to like get out of the bed right away, and all of a sudden, like my legs felt like started popping, and like it was like, what's going on? This is not what I, normally get up, and I don't have a problem with that. But for me, it's peanuts. And that could be another thing for you too. That's something that you can look into to see if you are allergic to peanuts. Now, if you're allergic to one kind of peanut, more than likely you'll have a reaction to every peanut. But that's something that you can look into, because I have heard that a lot of people that live in a particular city of San Diego, California, they have they eat soaked walnuts, and they say that that's what's allowing them to live a longer, healthier life. But I'm not too sure if what kind of walnuts to begin with. Are they completely peeled, like they don't have the little brown skin on them? That's another thing with almonds. If you love almonds like I do, and you like to eat them, make sure they don't have the little brown skin on them. Make sure they're completely white, and that might help as well with the inflammation or the reaction your body might have. But back to San Diego people, they eat soaked walnuts. Are they soaked overnight? Are they soaked a couple hours? I don't recall. I heard about this, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. And it stuck in my head, like, oh my God, the simplest things you can do, and you can, extend your life. Again, do your own research, test this for yourself. It might work for you, it might not work for you, but let's work together and figure out how can we get healthier from the inside to the outside. Alrighty, you guys. Thank you for tuning in today. I really much appreciate it. If you subscribe and spread the word and let everybody know that I'm doing this kind of videos if people are interested, especially people in over their 50s like me. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and if I can get that done before this June, that would be fantastic. Alrighty, you guys, thank you so much for caring. I appreciate that. Bye now.